Ladies and gentlemen, today all of my wildest dreams have come true. A couple weeks ago, I reviewed the awe-inspiring Eart W2 headless guitar, a truly awe-inspiring instrument. You can watch my full review by clicking here. I don't know where to put the link. Tom, the owner of Eart Guitars, liked the video so much that he sent me this in exchange for an honest review. So full disclaimer, I did receive this for free, but all of the views and opinions voiced in this video are honest and my own. The unboxing ceremony will now commence. Remember kids, be sure to try this at home. Bum 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 bum. Oh my golly. Wowzers. Say what? Okay, I'm stupefied. I'm dumbfounded. This is beautiful. End of review. She is gorgeous, beautiful. Also, according to YouTube analytics, a lot of you are new here. Guitar reviews are not my normal shtick. I'm a one-man metalcore band. And I do stupid moronic skit videos on the side. Whoa there, buckaroo! So if any of that tickles your fancy, subscribe. Anyways, I am deeply amused and kind of blown away. Wow. Okay, so I don't know where to start with this thing. Eart has again delivered an incredibly high quality instrument that just feels so good in the hands. It's really hard to describe. This doesn't feel like a cheap Chinese guitar. It feels like a masterpiece. This is on all fronts an incredible instrument. As you guys know, I play almost exclusively on a 7-string and an 8-string, right there. And so I don't have a ton of experience playing on a 6-string, especially not on a Telecaster style guitar. So prior to receiving this in the mail, I went to like 3 different guitar stores and played Telecasters from the $200 range up to the $2,000 range. And this kind of competes. I mean, I'm sure that there would be some purists who would disagree with me, but if you handed me this guitar and didn't tell me what the price tag was, I would assume that this is in the $1,000+ range. And maybe I'm just a novice, maybe I'm inexperienced, but this thing feels incredible. As with every Telecaster, you have single coil pickups, you have a 3-way toggle switch, and again, as with the Eart W2, you have tone knobs that feel really pristine. I'm a big fan. The tuners on this also feel astounding. They feel really pristine. One-piece maple neck, through body strings, and again, you have the stainless steel frets that are the highest quality fretwork I've ever seen. I mean, I haven't found fretwork this good in the $1,000 price range. You just don't find it. It's amazing. The finish on this guitar is beautiful. I can't see any imperfections in the paintwork. Obviously it's this beautiful like burgundy wine color that really pops. I love it. This thing is super playable right out of the box. I mean, this was shipped to me from China, and despite that, I won't be taking it to a luthier. It plays really, really well. The action on it is damn near perfect. No fret buzz, anything like that. We can also pull a Gojira and drop it down to drop D and see how it does on a high gain tone. Nice. So again, full transparency, I'm not paid to say any of this. All of these are my honest thoughts. This is a near perfect instrument. There are only 3 areas in which I think there's room for improvement. The first is this color right here. I'm not sure if it'll show up on camera, but it has a little bit of a weird green tint to it. It's not super noticeable. It'll vary on lighting, but just something to make note of. I don't think it's a big deal. Secondarily is the nut. The fretwork is flawless, the best I've ever seen. The nut is a little less than flush. So that would be one place for improvement, but it's pretty minor. It might be worth replacing the nut. The only other thing was, weirdly enough, right out of the box when I unwrapped this, the neck pickup was actually lopsided. It was tilted over and kind of popped out of place. So I had to unscrew the pick guard and kind of shift it back into place. No harm, no foul. The soldering is fine, everything is good, but just something to note. So given those minor hiccups, here's the question of price. Currently, this guitar costs less than $300 on Amazon. So the question can be raised, what about these, $1,500, $2,000 original Fenders? Are they worth the upcharge? And my answer is hell no. This is a phenomenal instrument, and I don't understand why anyone would want to pay that much extra for a guitar, other than brand recognition. I mean, you're paying for the icon, you're paying for the logo. And to me, that will always seem kind of silly. And no disrespect to the people who admire the history and the story behind an original instrument like that. I get it. But as far as just playability, you're looking for something to record with, this is a really good option. So I'm going to shut up. Let's get some glory shots of this thing and see how it does in a mix. So it sounds phenomenal, and I don't know what else to say. They match though, and I think that's kind of adorable. So all in all, this is a phenomenal instrument. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This thing is really, really classy, and it feels amazing in the hands. I'm going to be playing this for a long time. So I reached out to the US rep of Eart and asked about the specs on these just to make sure that I didn't botch them. So the body is a carbonized mahogany, and this, you can't tell, but it's a veneer top. This beautiful tiger striped mahogany finish. The neck and the fretboard are maple, and it actually is a mixed radian guitar. So it's 9.5 to 14. The neck is technically a C shape, but it still is a really thin, playable profile. I'm used to playing on the super thin Ibanez necks, and this is a little bit thicker, but it's not like I'm trying to palm a basketball. It's very comfortable. I honestly don't know what else to say about this thing. If anything, I think that this is an encouraging step in destigmatizing the whole Chinese guitar fuss. I understand that there used to be a lot of quality control issues from guitars coming out of Chinese shops, but I hope that this is a step in the right direction. I hope that we are seeing the end of that kind of questionable quality. And again, like at the end of the day, for me, the question still comes down to price. And in playing some of those, $2,000 Fender Telecasters, is there anything about those that would justify being 7, 8, 9 times the price of this one? And in my mind, no. The cost benefit of this instrument is insane. So I will leave an Amazon link in the description of this video. I am not affiliated. I just really like Eart stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and kiss your grandma. She needs it. And I hope you guys have an awesome night. Cheers.
My mind confuses with uncertainty.